Hello everybody, and I hope you all are having an amazing day. With the rise of two of the most iconic, in my opinion, second-gen groups, again, 2NE1 and Big Bang, especially these award shows recently, I figured it's time that I take a little dive into the past and check out some second-gen groups that I missed out on because I got into K-pop so late. This video we're going to focus on the boy groups. So these were all picked just by random groups I've heard of before and I wanted to, kind of dive into out of curiosity. We're going to dive into Tvxq, 슈퍼주니어, 2PM, and Beast. So I just picked those guys by random, and the song choices I made were all based off of just whatever popped up first when I searched these guys, and kind of based off of, popularity also. So hopefully these are some good choices, and I'm so excited to dive into an era of K-pop I completely missed out on, and hopefully discover some awesomeness. So let's not waste any more time. Let's dive straight into these. Here we go. Alright, so the first one we're going to be diving into is Tvxq's Mirotic, I believe is how you would say this. You guys have mentioned these guys to me before and told me that I should check them out, so I'm excited to see what they got for us. So let's go ahead and dive in. Oh, the poor quality. It shows how old this is. I'm kidding. Whoa, what's happening? Hello.
Can you hear me?
I can. Oh, what a vocal he has. I love this synth. It's so retro. Ooh. Oh, this is so cool. I love this right off the bat. I'm not going to pause too much because I don't want this being like a super long video, obviously, because we're diving into 4 different songs. But just right off the bat, just first impression on just the very first group we're diving into here, I love the super this definitely screams very much that 90s synthesizer sound that I've heard in songs from boy groups in the US when I was growing up. But I love to see it translated over into Korea too. I feel I love that this was the standard for the pop music, whereas over here in the US we had kind of similar sound, but it's funny to for me to be able to keep in mind of okay, I grew up with Backstreet Boys and NSYNC and whatnot, but this is what you guys grew up with, this is the sound that you guys grew up with, and this is the standard you guys had for pop. And I had my standard for pop, but it's there's still that similarity, I feel where very similar haircuts, the bowl cuts being back, popular back in the day, the clothing pretty similar, even the dancing is pretty spot on, so it's cool to see from two different cultures, very strong similarities, but also very diverse diversity in the music too. So it's cool. I like that it's not just this person copycat this person, that person copycat this person and whatnot. Everybody kind of had their own sound, which is also what makes K-pop so awesome. Is not every boy group sounds the exact same, so that's cool. But let's keep going. This is fun. I like this. It's really it's unfortunate the quality of the video, but hey, that's how old it is. I mean, you gotta respect the oldness. I like that little. Oh, that's cool. It's almost on the verge of being a the starting point of maybe some techno sounds, of this modern day.
한 번의 키스와 함께 날이 선뜻한 강한 이끌림 두 번의 키스 뜨겁게 터져버릴 것 같은 내 심장 Yeah 너를 가졌어 You know you got it
Okay. Oh my god! Wow, vocals! It's catchy, I'll give it to you. It is catchy as hell. Dang. They just keep going. I'm not used to songs this long. Whoa. That's crazy. Now, this is the era of K-pop we need back. We got songs that are almost 4 minutes long here. Nowadays, the songs are like 2 minutes long usually and whatnot to keep up with the new era of like shorter videos and, you know, TikTok form and like YouTube shorts and whatnot, you know, and like, you know, like the power that they bring as a group. I mean, the just it's something that we really don't have anymore in this era of K-pop. You know, we need to bring back the longer songs, bring back some of the simplicities. Like, you see how, like, you know, this is obviously not, you know, to be any disrespect towards the group, but like, you see how basic the movements were back in the day. You know, I feel like back in the day, I feel like K-pop choreographies were so, you know, simple, and it allowed these guys to probably do more like powerful, you know, live performances without being exhausted from just jumping around and doing these crazy, you know, choreographies that, you know, wore them down. Like, I feel like it's okay for us to maybe bring this kind of style back and, you know, kind of stick with the simplicity of it. I mean, like, honestly, it might honestly really allow us to see some really dope, like, vocals or live vocals from groups that we know have the powerhouse vocals that we just don't really hear because their choreographies are so damn intense, you know? But anyways, that was awesome. Great first start. But now let's move on to good old Super Junior. Now, I know these guys are massive. I know these guys are huge. So I'm very excited. Oh my gosh, this song is almost 5 minutes long. Oh my gosh, this is amazing. The long music's back again. Oh, thank God. Not really, just for this moment in time. But, you know. So this one by Super Junior is called Mr. Simple. So let's go ahead and dive into this. I'm excited to see the differentiation. Is that what I want to say? Between these guys and Tvxq. So let's see. Let's go. Okay. Little like jazzy jazz. What's going on? Hey. What's up, dude? I know you. You're on Singles Inferno. You're one of the judges. Hell yeah. I love it. Hey. He doesn't look any different. That's what's amazing to me. He has the exact same face. The only difference is he's rocking that good old classic bowl cut from back in the day. But that's cool. It's crazy to see like him on a show like that now, like years later, and to know like this is how he started like over what, like 10, 15 years ago is wild to me. That's so cool. I love that. I'm pretty sure there's another one of the judges was from another group too, if I remember correctly, from Singles Inferno. Maybe I'm wrong. But anyways, okay, sorry, let's keep going. Damn, look at that hair! Nice mohawk. Nice. Love the flying suit. This is so different. It's very jazzy. Okay. Okay, not anymore. Oh, hell yeah. There's those sounds again. There's this very, like, I feel like the old school, like, K-pop really love throwing in these, like, very almost techno type sounds that it's like old school techno. This like bow 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 bow, very acid type of like bass line type of little like quick hitting synth sounds. It's cool. Hell yeah, I had no idea. Like I feel like this was like very much like the beginnings of like when like techno was like really maybe coming around. So like K-pop was like, hey, we like these sounds, let's throw it into our music too. This is sick. Oh, he's got a great vocal. Hell yeah. That was sick, damn. Oh, he looks dope. He looks sick. What style? Woo! Simple. Hell yeah! This is great. Let's go. Whoa. There's that like acid bass again. Oh, I think I recognize him too. Is it? It might be him right here. Let me see if I go back one. I might. Oops, I pressed the wrong button. Let's see. Where was he at? Here, you. You look familiar too. I think that you might be on another show that I've seen too, like as one of like the commentators or whatnot. I swear he looks familiar. I swear he looks so familiar. What show? If you guys know, tell me if I'm going crazy. I swear that he is on one of the other shows I've seen before. Like, I almost want to say maybe it's on like Manager, maybe, or The Manager, whatever it's called. Maybe not. I don't know. I'm amazed at how many different like old school like K-pop people from like especially second gen end up being. Excuse me, sorry, got something in my throat. I'm amazed how many of these guys from these just infamous, incredibly talented like second gen K-pop groups were ended up becoming like, you know, these commentators for different shows now and whatnot. And it's like to think like they were just these massive superstars, and there's probably some people these days that are watching these shows and had no idea that they were part of a K-pop group, you know, especially like some of the youngsters out there, like, you know, some of these like, you know, Gen Z people. But damn, like this is cool. I love seeing like some familiar faces in these groups and that I've actually I think seen before. I mean, wow, this is awesome. I mean, this is so dope. Like, this is it's honestly almost like nostalgia for me. It's like, this just sounds like I remember hearing from songs that I listened to when I was growing up, but it's in the form of like Korean now, which is even better because I love Korean. Korean's one of my favorite languages and not my favorite language of all time. Japanese very close by it. But this is so fucking awesome and so fun. I'm having a great time. Let's keep going. Such an interesting vocal. Their style is awesome too. This style is just infamous. So popular. So 90s. Alright. Simple. I love this right now. Simple. Oh, what's coming now? Whoa! A dance break, hell yeah! Oh, slow-mo, baby! Oh! Sorry, I can't not comment on that. And honestly, it was so short. Let's do it again. That was cool. This was so 90s with the little like dance break like that. That was like awesome. I love the little like kick up there and like kicking the screen, like breaking the glass. That was so cool, actually. Wait, that was sick as fuck. And I love this like transition going like almost like this red, like, oh, something really cool is coming. Like that was like the way they like transitioned back in the day. Like, this is cool as fuck. I love it. Like I said, it's so simple. It's not over the top. There's no CGI. There's like maybe there's a little bit of CGI, let's be honest. But like for the most part, it's not like over the top CGI like stuff. Like the choreography is, like I said, is not over the top and so like over, you know, like there's not so many like cutscenes that it's like impossible to keep up with it. And it's so just, it's perfect. It's exactly what made me love music, I think, back in the day, because things were so much more simpler back then. And you didn't have to go over the top and make these, like, you know, $20 million budget music videos to impress people. And it's like the songs were longer and whatnot. You had enough time for an awesome, like, little breakdown and little rap part also to throw in there. I think it's coming up after this, like, dance break. Oh, it's so good. Well, let's do this again. Boom, 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 boom. Slow-mo! Bam! His vocal is so great. Honestly, excuse me. I don't know if he ever did solo stuff after these guys went like their separate ways, but if he did, I might check some of that out because he is got hella vocal on him. It's crazy to me that he goes from being this incredible singer like this to now just being this awesome judge on a show that I truly love and have like a really special place in my heart for. I mean, wow. Wait, but seriously, like, guys, the vocals.
Just grab it, 가슴 뛰는 내 꿈들의 얘기. Because I not 이제 걱정하지 마, 앞엔 좋은 날이 올 거야. 심각한 얘긴 다 뒤로 밀어두고 오늘은 밝게 웃어봐. 그대의 파란 웃음에 모두 기분 좋아져. Mr. Simple Simple 그때는 그대로 맞춰. Mr. Simple Simple 그때는
That's so fun.
Simple.
Simple, simple. Oh, it's so fun. Oh, what on earth? That was amazing. That was so dope. At first, like, they started off the song so interesting. It was like, it was so like jazzy feel, and I was like, this is not what I feel like I was gonna expect from K-pop back in the day like this. But then it went straight into like that amazing, this like, it's almost like this patented, almost like, you know, crazy old school synth sound that I'm hearing in like a lot of K-pop from second gen. It's like, this was like almost like the sound, I think, of second gen, where like you kind of have the sound of like fourth gen right now, with the exception of a couple other groups, where like they have this like almost like drum and bass like type thing. These guys focused in on this like almost like old school electro house combination with like old school techno. Like that's kind of like, I feel like what the sound of like second gen was, whether it's guy groups or girl groups. It's just, it's so awesome because it's like, it's such an iconic sound where I feel like as like somebody like you guys that grew up with this, I feel like when you hear this sound, it just hits a nostalgic point where you're like, oh, it takes you straight back to when you first listened to the song or heard a specific song from them or whatever the case may be. And it's just, oh, this is so fun. I love being able to like dive into this kind of stuff. Even this is what's so awesome about being able to like, you know, this is not like something where I missed out on an era like this and it's never around anymore. This is why having YouTube like this is amazing, because we have these videos that are over 10 years old that are stored on this platform that I can go back to and react to, and not only that but also listen to for my own like self if I want to. And I can be a part of this now. Like, yeah, 10 years late, but who cares? Better late than never, you know. But oh my gosh, I'm having a great time. I'm having so much fun, honestly. This is so awesome. But let's go ahead and move on to the next one. And we are going to be doing 2 p.m. Hands Up. I believe 2 p.m. was JYP, if I remember correctly. That's one thing I do know about them. But anyways, a little bit better quality now than this video looks like. Unless if this was like a re-edited version or something like that, maybe. But I don't know. But the quality over looks a little bit better. I mean, obviously it's not phenomenal, but it seems like it's better. If that's Soul in the background, that's crazy. Because I feel like I've seen Soul in like what it looks like nowadays, and the fact that that's what it looked like back in the day. Dang, that's crazy looking. But anyways, okay, let's dive in. It's 2 p.m. Hands up. I'm not supposed to tell you that. Hands up. Let's do it. Nice shot. A little bit different. Oh, a little scratchy. Hell yeah. That's such a classic 90s transition. Ooh. Oh man, old school Lambo. Hell yeah. Oh, I love the style back then. Bring it back. Come on. Woo! This is, I think, the first time that I'm hearing, I mean, maybe minus like some of the stuff from like Big Bang and from 2NE1. This is the first group outside those two that I've actually heard bringing in a very like old school sounding like 808 and actually like going more kind of like hip hop with it. But like it's like their vocals here are more right off the bat, more kind of like somewhat like a very old school R&B. But then you got that nice like, you know, 808 coming in that's almost like, you know, fitting for more rap stuff. And I'm curious to see, because like I feel like JYP always kind of stood out as like having almost like a different sound than like, you know, SM and I think even Cube, honestly, and YG. So I feel like to see like JYP kind of go in their own direction, I feel like back in the day is kind of cool. I actually like that a lot. But let's keep going. This is sick. I mean, there's a lot of like cool like little effects that I remember seeing in like these old school like music videos when I was growing up that are being translated over here too, and it's like, hell yeah, I love the similarities, but also it's so different like compared to what I remember watching growing up. Oh, so this is so nostalgic for me, and it's like hearing these sounds and seeing these effects that I remember seeing from my groups I watched, but it's like it's so cool that it's like now it's in Korean form. And I think I kind of already made that point before, but like I said, it's just I love the Korean aspect of it. It makes it almost just 20 times better for me. I don't know why. Whoa! That was just a massive rumbling of a sub that came in there for a second. I don't know if that's actually part of the song or what, but that was amazing. Holy crap. That's gotta rattle somebody's car. Wait a minute, hang on. I don't know. That was interesting. Oh, I love that 808 so much. Ha!
빛에 딱 어울리지 내 말 맞지 Everyone put your hands up and get your
Hands up.
온 세상이 함께 미쳐 Everyone put your
Hands up.
and get your dreams up now put your hands up 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 put your hands up
Oh, this is so great.
Here we go 계속 달리자고 이제 겨우 12시 아직
Oh, I love the kick too. It's so hard hitting. Wait, what? Why the horse head? Or the horse mask? What the hell was that? That was hilarious. Oh my god. Wait, the horse mask. Oh my gosh. But also, I love the just absolute style and just the hairstyles back then, the outfits, everything. It's so dope. Like, why'd we ever lose this? Like, honestly, I feel like you show this to like a Gen Z person, they're gonna be like, oh, what the hell are they wearing? But this is what I grew up seeing, and this is what we wore. I mean, this is so, or it's maybe not us. Like, I don't think anybody in my generation ever really grew up wearing this kind of stuff. But like, this is what you saw artists wearing, and you envied that, and you're like, oh, I want to be able to wear those things. But you know, they were like, you know, back in the day, like, you know, something like that's worth $1 million these days is probably more like worth like, you know, 10,000 back in the day. But still, like, I mean, this style is so iconic. I wish we had like just some groups that would maybe bring this style back or whatnot. Like even like as like a retro thing for like a stage on like Mnet, like on Mnet, like award show. There we go. Or something like that. But this, honestly, this might be one of my favorites, honestly. I mean, the other two were bangers and awesome too, but there's something about this, like, there's something about that old school 808 sound that I absolutely, truly love. And it's so good. Like, oh, let's keep going. Wait, where's the horse mask? There it is. Why? Okay. Hands up. Put your hands up. Put your hands up. Put your hands up. That's a hell of a jacket right there. Wow. Put your hands up. Put your hands up. Oh wow, that was a quick ending. Oh my gosh, that was so fun. That might be my favorite one we've reacted to so far today. I mean, wow. That is something that I would go to and just jam to at the gym. Like, that's just a banger right there. I mean, it's that combination of, like, this is what I think is really great about this one, is it's that combination of, like, that iconic sound that we've heard from the other two songs, but with this just massive, disgusting, like, old school 808 and really thumping kicks that, like, were probably, like, used in, like, really old school EDM. And it's just so good. That was just, I mean, the biggest thing I'm noticing so far, just from these three groups so far, is there's a big consistency in the sound that they used, which is not a bad thing. That just basically was like, you know, that was the sound of, you know, second gen. I get it. Massive use of really catchy lyrics, you know, making the choruses really fun and relatable for like anybody around the world to be able to sing to and enjoy. And the choreographies are so simplistic. It's just more like, it's almost like every like one of them is pretty much just having a dance party, and they're just dancing around having a good time. It's like there's no almost like plan I don't know how I want to say this. It's not like the choreography is really planned at all. It's more so it's just like they're just hopping around, dancing around, having a good time. And it's like, you know, I feel like these days you see the choreography is a bit more like story driven, and I feel like it kind of like goes with the lyrics. I mean, of course here, like, you know, obviously put your hands up, and everybody puts their hands up, but like I feel like when you look to some of these groups nowadays, I feel like the choreography is more so like matching almost like every single word of the lyrics in a way. Whereas like back then it was like, you know, it's almost like they focused more on like at least the chorus matched the choreography, and the rest of the choreography is just like dance around, having a good time, just like straight up like 90s almost like hip hop like dancing. And I love that. It's so cool. Like I said, it hits a nostalgic feeling for me, but again, it's just a completely different, you know, area of the world. But anyways, I almost pressed play. One more to go, guys. Let's go ahead and dive into our last group for today. We are diving into Beast. Now, of course, I know Beast because of their infamous song, Fiction, I think is what it's called. That I saw, it was, I believe, a cover from, I think it was Ryujin from ITZY, Cheon, who's now soloist, but X is one, and I believe it was, I can't remember what the other group member of, it was another member from another group that I can't remember who it was though, but they did that a couple years ago as I think it was like for Mnet's, one of Mnet's like, you know, reality, it was probably like, it was one of this, I'm sure it was one of the award shows, but I remember that and they killed it. But I've not heard the original one, but today we're not doing that one, unfortunately. We are instead going to dive into Beast's Shock. So I'm excited to dive into this and finish it off with Beast, and yeah, let's just do this thing. Here we go. Oh, we got hella speakers. Ooh. Oh, this is different. Ooh, so gritty. Ooh. Fucking hell, I love this. We're transitioning here. I love it. We've transitioned from the very high, very poppy synthesized sound of the 90s into like this very gritty, like, you know, very almost like maybe the first touches of like what we call nowadays almost like, you know, electro bass type of sound. It's like it's so dope. I love this. This is so cool to see such diversity amongst these groups. Like, it's so dope that, like, you know, like, of course, like, Tvxq and Super Junior had kind of a very similar, you know, vibe with the way that their sounds, or their song, the sounds of their songs were. Or I guess I'll say the music production would be more specific. But then it's like you dive into this more of, like, that sound mixed with the heavy 808s of 2PM. And now we're going to Beast, and Beast has this more of this, like, very, like, you know, almost like the beginnings of, like I said, electro bass, like, grittiness of it, and it's so cool. I love it. It's so great that we have, like, such diversity, and it's not like everybody sounding the exact same. Let's keep going. I'm loving this. A little bit more intense choreography here, I must admit. Not too much, but just a little bit. Ugh. Ooh, there's a little bit of highness in there now. This reminds me of like when I first got into like Monsta X, and I heard this sound of like the strong, powerful music production and grittiness that came with Monster X, and the powerful, just in your face raps that were so iconic. That not really iconic, but that sound I preferred when I first got into K-pop, and I'm getting that vibe very much from Beast here. It's very much this more stronger deliverance that is in your face, really powerful. You know, you almost see this more darker concept too, compared to the other ones where they all were pretty like light and very like in the you're in the dance club having a good time, the lights are shining and everything, you got women all around. This is like just like them in this like very dark, like, speakers everywhere, like this old cassette type of like, recording thing here. Just very just dark and very, it matches the sound very well. You got this very dark, gritty electro sound mixed with the darkness of just black and white, and even their outfits are a little bit more like kind of almost like grudgy in a way too. It's so cool. I love this. This is a great one too. A lot more of grittier vocals too. Oh, I love that part. Shots. Again, so catchy. Man, second gen had such catchy lyrics. Let's go. So crazy. Ooh, I didn't expect to go this direction. Oh. They love their effects in this one. I got fire? Hell yeah! Oh, Crazy. Oh, so crazy. It's not? Okay. Oh, these guys are on cue. Such a sick logo. Oh, 10 more seconds left? That's some blinged out headphones. Oh, that's cool. Interesting. I forgot about that. Back in the day when you like promote like a like a music video or like what's coming up next, like in like TV shows. That's cool that they did that going forward like this. But I had no idea Beast was on Cube. Dang, so like back in the day, Beast was rocking it with these, or Cube was rocking it with Beast and who's the girl group that I'm trying to think of? Oh, I'm blanking so hard. What the hell? What was their name? Crazy. Is that right? Or is that the song name? I think it's the song name. No, it's the song name. I can't remember right now. But anyways, this is cool. I'm glad I kind of got a nice variety here because like I saw that I think Tvxq, was it Super Junior? I think no, Super Junior is the one who was at SM. I don't know what Tvxq is on. But then we got 2 PM from JYP, and then we got Beast from Cube. So I did a pretty good job actually getting a nice variety of all the different labels, groups from back in the second generation era. So I'm glad I did that pretty damn well. But yeah, because honestly, it's like for me, like if this was gonna be a true, obviously second gen like boy group edition video, obviously Big Bang would have been in there. But I dove into Big Bang a fair amount, so I want to give some love to some other groups. And not to say that I'm not gonna obviously, if you guys want me to continue diving into more of these second gen guy groups and want more suggest more stuff to me, then I'll keep doing this kind of stuff for sure. But just off the bat, absolutely loved the variety of what I got here for myself. I'm pretty happy that I got a good variety from the 4 groups I picked. In terms of all 4 groups, all of them shine in their own individual way. Honestly, for me, I think what made Tvxq for me shine was the vocals were really, really spot on, very strong. I love the simplicity of the choreography, and the deliverance was so spectacular there that I just loved every second of that. Super Junior, I think, is just got vocals for days. I love the little dance break we got, and I love like seeing some people I actually recognize too in like TV shows that I've watched now from Korea, which is awesome. I loved 2 p.m. because I love the fact that they had the addition of that sound that we know from second gen, these like really 2000 synthesizers mixed in with that strong kick and that massive 808. That was so cool. And then for these guys beats to come out with this like totally different sound and just really aggressive electro like type of sound that's not completely, or it's completely different from the other 3 and the hard hitting like vocals and raps, and bringing out the fire like that, and the fact it was a black and white video pretty much, at least black and white vibes. It's cool that I saw such a strong diversity from each of these 4 groups, and yet also very much that similarity of they are second gen from the sound we hear. The music production very much screams like, yeah, this is second gen, but look how different we can be. And that's what's cool is you saw how SM handled it, how, we saw the difference with what JYP did, and then what, Cube did with Beast. You see how each, company basically handled these groups and how they decided to go about their sound. Now, of course, are all the songs going to sound like these specific songs? No, of course not. But I love the nice diversity that we got here from different groups, companies, or I guess I should say different companies, groups, there we go, and being able to see like just like how they went about like the style back in the day, the choreography, the vocals, the raps, and I think a great nice little variety here, which is awesome. So, but yeah, if you guys want me to do more of this kind of type of stuff, or if you want me to do especially if you want me to do a girl version of this, where I dive into stuff like, like 2NE1's kind of groups, like obviously like Girls' Generation, Wonder Girls, and I don't know who else would there be. I can't remember who was on Cube at that time. It's driving me nuts. Because like I love that, I love Crazy. Their one song Crazy is so good. But anyways, if you guys want me to do like a girl group version of this, also let me know, and I'll do that too. Or if you want me to do another boy group version, or if you want to just make this a series and dive into anything and everything second gen, let's do it. But anyways, with that being said, if y'all enjoyed this video, go ahead and drop a like, subscribe to the channel by clicking down below, and I'll go ahead and place, I made a playlist for you guys with all the second gen stuff I reacted to. I'm gonna place that over here for you guys, and then I'll just go ahead and place my other like most recent reaction to anything gen, second gen for you guys over here, so you can check that out. But as always, guys, thank you all so much for watching and show me love and support, and I will see you all in the next video. Alright, guys, bye.